Because even if I can find a different solution to this thing right now, like going and murderizing all the dudes, there have been so many prompts for level 3 flitting that I have been not able to do since I didn't have it. So let's go get it, I guess. But yeah, I have no idea where the heck that other one is. Not a clue. It's a shame that there's nowhere in the actual town itself that I can fast travel right to. You'd think that there would be a synchronization point in each of the towns, but guess not. Guess there isn't. So maybe I should just look for, like, blue things in towns in general, and they'll often be flitting, I guess? Probably? I guess I know for sure if I shelled out for one of those time saver packs that marks what everything on the map is. I just gotta give Ubisoft some more dollary dues. And then they'll let me see what the heck the things are, without having to go to the interwebs. Just like Nintendo with their Switch 2 expansions from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom that give you those Korok seed maps that you can just find online anyway. So I don't get what the heck the point is. I've had some people come into my streams before that are like, oh, now that the map is coming out for the Switch 2 edition of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, I'm gonna go get all the Korok seeds. I'm just like, what? Why, huh? What difference does this make? Hi. How you doing?
Kane, come closer.
What do you want?
Yeah.
You look to be a good fighter, but do you dare to face the greatest battle you will ever know?
Of what do you speak?
I speak of a terrible and monstrous incorporeal power whose name is feared across these lands. Fergal the Faceless, the most fearsome flighter in all of
Flighter, not flitter, yeah.
Ooh. A flighter, is that all?
Fergal the Faceless has silenced doubters before. Will you challenge him?
Sure. I will face the Faceless.
I will face the Faceless.
My God. You are braver than most. Or perhaps more foolish. Come.
Sound like she said more, perhaps more
This
foolish.
key unlocks Fergal's lair, which you see now before you.
That is a house.
Amazing lip syncing.
No, it is a den of nightmares, a pit of death from which few have
It got
ever
better.
escaped unharmed.
By words. Unharmed by words.
Go now, and God be with you.
What? Fergal's lair key?
Do not tarry. Your death by flighting awaits. Fergal will claim another soul.
I thought he was the guy with the ale here. So, here? Sit? Okay, I mean...
A new victim? What fool dares to challenge the might of Fergal the Faceless?
Eivor of the Raven Clan.
Eivor of the Raven Clan? My next meal. Are you prepared to be eviscerated with words?
I think I will survive.
I am Fergal the Faceless, and I am clever and strong. But you're not. You're ugly and weak, and you're a big, smelly coward. You're probably too scared to even face me, now that I think about it.
Sorry, have you started?
Yes, obviously. I said you're probably too scared to face me.
But your rhythm is clumsy, you'll never outpace me. It's the weakest attempt I've yet heard to disgrace me. So your rhythm's how a fool would attempt to debase me. I mean, these all probably work. Sure, but your rhythm is clumsy.
But your rhythm is clumsy. You will never outpace me.
Ah, you think you can win with rhyme, do you? Well, if you like to rhyme, listen this time. I'm very brave. My flighting is grave. I'm not a knave, and it's victory that I really crave. Your tongue is fat. You're a sprat. You whine like a little brat. And we are in a spat.
All my life I've not heard of a flighting so flat. Says the flighter who hides in a hole like a rat. Has never been so weak as insult as that. How about that?
Says the flighter who hides in a hole like a rat.
Oh, you've made a terrible mistake. Be ready for my finishing blow. I am the best at flighting. I have got powerful
Oh, he's
skills.
right out there.
I'm strong as an ox and clever as a fox. I'm sharp as a dozen hawks. Let me show you my skills, and then you I shall kill dead with my skill.
You can stop now, we're done.
You can stop stumbling over your verses. I have already had more than my fill.
You... well... just one moment. I need to think. Give me time.
Fergal the Faceless or Fergal the Wordless?
No, you get ready. The killing blow is... it's coming. It's...
Fergal? Hello?
Do I still? Yeah, I do. Look at that. Bam. I'm charisma level 3. Look at that. Alright, I can switch tabs here again now. There we go. So now I go back, because I'm so much better at words now than I was before. So I can come back here. Now I can convince the people to go screw off. I was worried that was gonna lead into like some whole side quest line or something like that. And maybe not even level up my flighting. But luckily it did. That felt like it was gonna lead into something completely different, considering how completely different it was from all my other flighting stuff. Alright, well, I've come to convince you, now that Fergal has taught me a way with words. Hi. Hi.
Go home, all of you. This woman is in my care now.
What? Oh, it looked like most of them did start going home.
Northumbria now.
Let me tell you my name.
I am the Wolf-Kissed, killer of men, feeder of ravens. Stand back, or I will wear your bones as ornaments.
Jesus. Ease up now. We was only protecting our hamlet here. Tell Hafton he can have her.
Go home, all of you.
I can speak again while he's running away.
Who died and made you Queen of Northumbria now?
Ubisoft game design.
Stand back, Tyrrells. This woman serves Halfdan Ragnarsson.
We're not moving, heathen. We're watching you.
Now, leave this woman alone. Even look her way again, and it will be the last thing you see, Moira.
Oh, Ubisoft game design. Well. Hi. Out we go. We've escaped. Wait, why did... Okay. Sure. So, where are we going? Confront Moira.
Safe here.
Thank you, Eivor.
I mean, we would have been safe probably still in the house after
If I
everyone else
asked you
left,
to
but...
drink your own brew.
I would, gladly. And often do from time to time, to ensure it's not overly bitter before serving to Halfdan.
When you said there's no cure for what ails Halfdan, you mean he's touched in the head?
I fear so. The same malady bedeviled my mother. The body breaks down and the mind falls apart over time. It's a terrible thing.
What goes into
I
your
need
brew?
help, Moira. The brews you mix for Halfdan, what goes into them?
Oh, quite a diverse mixture. Let me see. Lavender, rosemary, meadowsweet, yarrow, soothing herbs. Nothing uncommon.
I should return to Halfdan. He said he would be at the Temple of Flora.
Tread lightly this topic with him, if you would tread it at all.
Okay. So, I'm starting to think that nobody's actually betraying him. And he's just thinking that somebody's betraying him and he's going kind of crazy because his mind is falling apart. Is what I'm kind of starting to think here. That there is no traitor in the midst at all. Is what it feels like the direction things are going here might well be. Find and report to Halfdan. Okay. I'll get there soon enough. And some other news with Fragapalooza a couple weeks away. This coming weekend, I'll be out at the family's lake cabin. My mom is having a bunch of her co-workers out there, so I'll be helping help out with the guests and stuff like that. Maybe take some people for rides in the Mercury and the Fargo, we'll see. But we're going to try to bring the Fargo back to the city this weekend, so that it's in the city here in time for Fragapalooza. And then I can go pitch up a tent in the back, as I like to do, and go pass out in the back. Would be nice, would be fun there. And I'll be able to drive in the city with the new fixes? Enhancements? Stuff made to it. The steering is so much better now. Like, there's still no power steering and all that, but it's smooth as butter compared to the way it was before. My speedometer finally works for the first time since Fragapalooza 2023. I remember I was the last 10 minutes of my drive home from Fragapalooza 2023 when my speedometer broke. I guess I can't go through there. Where all of a sudden my speedometer started bouncing, and then it dropped to 0 and it died and it never went up again. Well, speedometer's finally working, which is fantastic. But it's in miles, so I'm gonna have to, like, learn rough conversions from miles to kilometers an hour. And once I have a good idea of that in my head, then I can stop needing to mount my phone for a speedometer all the time and can just use the actual speedometer on the vehicle.
Halfton, good to find you here.
Just gotta memorize conversions.
Now keep quiet. I'm hunting a band of traitors lurking about this swamp.
Who told you there were traitors here?
My scout. He asked me to join
He's going
him, but
crazy.
He's nowhere to be found. Have a look around. Tell me if you see something.
Eivor, search the perches and lookouts here. It could be spying from above. Olav, speak to us.
Yeah, he's going a little crazy. So yeah, that should hopefully be pretty fun there. We shall see. Be very careful taking it back here. Hopefully not break 2 ratchet straps on the way back as happened on the way there. I'll be scouting from a vantage point. And in regards to other stuff with Fragapalooza, so Fragapalooza takes place in Leduc, in the Leduc Rec Center, and related to that,
I should carry him down.
I was actually reached out to here recently by someone that actually hosts bi-weekly competitive Smash tournaments at Leduc, as part of, like, the Leduc competitive scene. And I was chatting to him a little bit. He had the idea of running, like, an actual really competitive style Smash tournament there. In the style of, like, those kind of bi-weekly tournaments where it's like everyone pays, like, $5 or something like that to enter, and then it goes into a money prize pool, and people are competing for that. And, like, I was talking with him about that, and I was like, yeah, I don't know if that's really quite the Fragapalooza format is, you know, paying extra on top of getting entry into the venue, and talked a little bit about GameCon there, how it's like that, and, you know, people pay for tickets into the venue and then pay on top of that to enter the tournament and big prize pool and stuff like that. And I had mentioned that, you know, at an event like GameCon, it's a whole large convention with all sorts of stands and all sorts of games available and all sorts of stuff that you can browse and check out. Fragapalooza isn't really that. Fragapalooza is just rows and rows and rows of people gaming. And, like, there's a couple stands for, like, a couple sponsors, but that's really it. There isn't really anything that you go around wandering to browse or anything like that, unless you just want to look and see what everyone's playing or something like that. And talk about the floor plan with him and all that. And showing pictures of what Fragapalooza is like. He's like, oh yeah, maybe that wouldn't quite work out then, but he had the idea of something like GameCon, where it's like you have lots of people coming to the convention, a whole big audience watching, lots of people participating in the tournament. It's like, yeah, that's not really quite how things go at Frag. But I did tell him that if the competitive community, like in the Leduc area, would be interested in having a more competitive style tournament at Fragapalooza, I would be open to discussion on adapting the Squad Strike singles into a slightly more competitive format, where you just play 1 character instead of 3 characters. Because, like, I think I've already got casual pretty covered with the free-for-all tournament and the 2v2s tournament. And then the 1v1s is the most competitive one that we have there, but for a little bit of Fragapalooza flair, I like to do Squad Strike, and Squad Strike's also kind of fun, playing different characters with each of the stocks. But I said, like, hey, if turning it into a bit of a more competitive format, rules-wise, is what might get more people interested in, like, being part of the event, coming and checking out the LAN party, and coming and participating in the tournaments, then I would be open to discussion on potentially, like, adjusting the rules there a little bit to a more standard kind of singles format, and then appealing to a wider player base and getting more people there interested in the event. So we'll see if he follows up with me about that, if he knows people in that community there that might be interested in that. He invited me to the next Smash tournament that's going on in Leduc next Friday, so I figured I'd go check that out and network and stuff. Target must be on the ground to complete the objective. So, for the past several years now, since 2020, I've been involved with Fragapalooza by hosting their Smash tournaments and stuff. But this will be the first time that I'm kind of going to an event as, like, a representative of Fragapalooza and as, like, a networking kind of opportunity. I mean, I go to the Extra Life events as a representative of Fragapalooza, technically. But the first time that I'm kind of going there as, like, a representative for networking opportunities and discussing, hey, is there a future here where we can work together in a way that appeals to both of our player bases and helps advertise one another and stuff like that. So, I'm kind of tackling some more... Oh, that was weird.
Get them, boy.
I'm kind of...
Good boy.
Whoa, there goes the music. So starting to tackle some more frag responsibilities here. Starting to feel all official, like when I'm going and, you know, discussing things with people about, like, our gaming events working together in some way. And all that. So I'll make sure to wear my frag shirt and go to that Smash tournament. I only ever really play Smash with family nowadays, so, like, I'll probably play in the tournament just to, like, try it out there, and then immediately lose 2-0, is what'll most likely happen to me. I'll probably go with my little cousin. I was mentioning it to him the other day since he plays Smash as well. Like, we played in the Smash 2v2s last year, and he always plays in the Smash tournaments at Frag. So I mentioned it to him at Taekwondo yesterday, and he was interested in coming along, so him and I might end up doing a little bit of a road trip next week to this Smash tournament that I was invited to, and see what things are like there, and chat with some of the tournament organizers, and see if there's any interest in anybody coming out to Frag, and if there are, like, people that are involved in the actual competitive kind of community of Smash Bros that were interested in being a part of Frag, and are interested in helping out with the tournaments, that would be a super massive help, because I usually handle the tournaments as a largely solo operation. And having other people that really know stuff like bracket management, scorekeeping, stage banning for players that do stuff like that, and are familiar with all that, would be fantastic. I don't see an explodey thing that I can use, so... Oh, I'm not full on my adrenaline. Well... So if other people are really comfortable with tournament-related stuff, we're at Frag, and helping out and stuff like that, that'd be great, you know? I would be hyped about that. Plus, if there was also just, like, more players in the tournaments and, like, people coming out from competitive communities and playing in the Frag tournaments, that'd be hype as heck. I would love to see that. So I am so down for seeking out a potential future of becoming more appealing to a more competitive player base as well. Like, still having the casual tournaments, like free-for-all and stuff like that, for anyone to just come up, button mash, and have fun. Dang it, if only I had my adrenaline. So it'll be interesting to chat there and explore, like, what kinds of ways can we, make things work in an interesting way, and see if, and gauge if there is interest from that, like, competitive Leduc community in Fragapalooza stuff. Because if a lot of them do go out to these bi-weekly tournaments to play and Smash stuff, maybe they would be interested in checking out a very much bigger event, but a little bit of a different tournament format than they're used to. And check out the LAN gaming stuff. I don't know. So, it'll be interesting to explore that. Oh, I guess he's coming in now. I hear his footsteps. So that's a... Oh, it looks like stuff respawns here. So that's an interesting update when it comes to some Frag stuff. So, we'll see if I end up getting to know the Leduc competitive community and chat with them here. Ow. Door locked. Dang, I knew that was gonna set me on fire. Oh, man.
Locked from the other side.
Oh, man. Force open. Oh, I needed to do this with him. So, yeah.
The Romans were fine craftsmen. These chambers are vast and decorated, and laced with piping.
Yet they went mad and vanished, just like their gods. Moira's books tell us so.
Wow, I thought I had my microphone muted. You just heard my loud sniffle.
Spoils of war. Mine! Stolen from me!
Thank you for telling me the name of this location now.
I am beset on all sides, Eivor. By plotters and schemers.
What kings and jarls are not. Your territory is vast and wealthy.
Everyday decisions I make change the lives of thousands. It is a burden few could bear. Yet I do. I do. You spoke with Moira. What did you learn?
She means well. I don't believe she would poison you, not willingly. She also said she has seen your illness before, in her own family. Said it came on slow, but was incurable.
No. No, this is not an illness. This is poison. Somehow someone is poisoning me.
Shh. Listen.
These will be the thieves who stole my tribute.
Why is my controller not working anymore? Am I not clicked on the game? Oh, there we go. So, yeah, I don't have the key there. There wouldn't be one in... Oh, there is one in here, and that's how I progress. Gotcha. Yoink. I'll take that. I'll yoink these things along the way. This way we go. Unlock door. I have to hold it. Can't just press it. It's throwing me off there. Hello? Oh.
Wolf kissed and half done. Well met. Come, fill your bellies with mead.
You stole this tribute. By rights, this is mine. It was meant for me.
We stole nothing. Faravid gifted this to us for a hard day's battle.
And did you take my scout Olav in that battle? Your brother in arms? Did he too have to die for this tribute?
That was Olaver? Damned fool. We thought he was a thief.
The only thieves here are the ones drinking my mead and spit-shining my silver. You, cowards and traitors.
We are owed this bounty, Jarl. For battles won and blood let. Eivor, you tell him.
I'm gonna say they do not deserve
They only
punishment.
took their rightful share.
You are traitorous worms. But Eivor seems to think you deserve pity, so I will give it this once. Return my spoils to Doncaster, and I will wipe this day from my memory.
I can't do that. It is our share. We fought for it, killed for it, bled for it. If we don't get the glory, we deserve our share.
The barking will stop. They forced my hand.
Take hold of your fear, Halfdan. It can poison your mind.
Faravid killed this man, not me. He forced my hand with sleights and trickery. He... Forgive me. I find it hot in these furs. The day must be warming. You have a meeting with Faravid. Is that not right?
I do, at the waltz.
Yes, I know the place well. It is on the road between Jorvik and Picheringa. Press him, Eivor, as hard as you can. Never let up, and bring me proof of his treachery, or otherwise. Traitors, thieves. No right. They had no right to... It's rightfully mine. Yes. Faravid the rat. Words are poison.
As I lured him, he kind of jumped up a little bit there. If I could just loot him after. Alright, so... yeah, I think he's going a little crazy. What way was I going again? The heck is this? Oh, one that I already got. That one little node. What was that again? Is it arrows you finish drawing it to make the next one draw faster? I was going this way, I think. To get that. And then trek this way into here. And then there's a book here? Oh, well. Maybe I'll grab the book really quickly. If it's right in here, I may as well. Maybe it'll be a skill I care about, but most likely it probably won't. But I'll have a look-see here anyway. Oh. It's another puzzle thing for how to get in there, though. I don't know. What the heck? What the? I'm stuck. I'm no longer stuck. Good. Good, good. Wasn't there like a destructible wall over there somewhere? Let's just preemptively grab one of these and not set myself on fire. Truck around this way, because I thought that there was another one around somewhere. Maybe it was just this one. Seeing it from the other side. Can I go under this with the thing? I can. Yeah, that. Knew there was another one. So, like... Damn. Hold on. Do I have adrenaline? Dang it, I still don't. Because I could just shoot one of my incendiary arrows. If only I had one! But alas, I do not. You know, seeing that little bonus EXP thing down there that I guess just resets every time I play, or maybe it's a daily thing or something like that. Do you know what it reminded me of? The weekly bonus, weekly free item. Hell yeah. Congratulations, Sleipnir Shield. You might also like the Forgotten Saga Ultimate Bundle. Ah yes, I may like that. Tracking on my camera was just disabled, I don't know why. So I can't jump to like there or anything. Doesn't seem like. Oh! Oh, I can. I mean, maybe I could just get this from here. Watch it hit this lip and blow me up. Okay, it hit that lip and it pushed me off. But out of curiosity, before I grab another one, so I can jump over to here. No. How the heck would I... Is there a place where I can just get adrenaline quickly, maybe? Maybe? I don't remember how I initially got in here. I don't think that there would be any baddies around. There's gotta be some way to do this. Oh, there's a thing right there, too. Let's see here. Head this way. Oh, this is a bigger ledge. I can go this way. And then jump to here? I don't know. Well, let's just throw it from here. How about? Don't push me off again. Are you shitting me? I think I clipped that statue. But I think that's the way to go. From what I can tell. I'm not used to music playing as I explore around areas. I'm used to it just being completely silent. Oh. But I will take having some music. Nice little change of pace. Gives us a sense of mysteriosity as I'm exploring around some old ruins. If only it always did stuff like this. What? 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 Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here. From here, maybe. Yes. Oh. Water, please. Dang you. And then... Here we go.
Need to be careful here.
Why, is it like poison air or something? Like Book of Knowledge. No ability, poisonous powder trap. Ah, yes, well, that would explain that then. Gotcha. Why can't I climb up this? Well, I can climb up with that, but not the lower ledge for some reason. Weird. Oh, this is where I came in. It was just a ladder right there. I could have sworn I was in that room that I came in. Okay. Oh, I could have unbarred this door instead of going all the way around. Oh well, I don't care. Not that important. I assume I leave and then the music would let up. You're still just here? What a weirdo. I assume the music's gonna let up in a second here. I don't know what that means. Whatever it is, I missed it, I guess. So... The son of Jorvik, it looks like I need to go to. Next part of the Sayings of Halfdan. Faraved lets Ivor into his grand plan to... Ivor into his uncrushable loyalty to Halfdan. I can go to this thing. That'll be a little bit faster. No more atmospheric music. I should turn my camera tracking back on.